You know what? There's a question I hear a lot from folks over 60. How can I stay healthy and active well into my 80s, 90s, or even 100? And honestly, it's a great question because living a long life isn't just about adding years to your age. It's about adding life to your years. The good news? Science has uncovered some simple, everyday habits that can help you do exactly that. Now, you might be thinking, well, I've heard all this before. Eat right, exercise, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. It's not just about what you do. It's about how you do it. Small tweaks to your daily routine can make a world of difference. And today, we're going to talk about 5 science-backed habits that can help you feel stronger, sharper, and more vibrant than ever. So let's start with the first habit. And this one is so simple, you might be surprised by how powerful it really is. Habit number 1, move, but make it enjoyable. You've probably heard that exercise is important, but here's the catch. If you dread it, you won't stick with it. And consistency is key. The best kind of movement isn't the one that leaves you exhausted or sore. It's the one that makes you feel good. Maybe for you, that's a daily walk in the park, where you can enjoy the fresh air and maybe even chat with a neighbor. Or perhaps it's dancing to your favorite old tunes in the living room. Trust me, your body doesn't care if you have rhythm. It just loves the movement. Even gardening, swimming, or gentle yoga can work wonders. Studies show that regular, moderate movement, just 30 minutes a day, can lower your risk of heart disease, keep your joints flexible, and even boost your mood. So find something you love doing and let it become a part of your day, not a chore. Habit number 2, eat like the world's healthiest people. Now let's talk about food, because what you eat plays a huge role in how you age. But don't worry, this isn't about strict diets or giving up everything you enjoy. Instead, it's about leaning into the foods that the healthiest, longest-living people in the world eat every day. Take a page from the blue zones, places like Okinawa, Japan, or Sardinia, Italy, where people regularly live past 100. Their diets have a few things in common: plenty of vegetables, beans, whole grains, and healthy fats like olive oil. They eat fish more often than red meat, and they enjoy nuts and seeds as snacks. But here's the best part. They also savor their meals. No rushing, no eating in front of the TV. Meals are a time to connect, to enjoy flavors, and to listen to their bodies. So try this. Next time you sit down to eat, make it a mindful experience. Fill half your plate with colorful veggies, add some lean protein, and really taste your food. Small changes like these can have a big impact over time. Now, before we move on to the next habit, let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem to light up a room? There's a reason for that, and it's not just genetics. It's something we'll talk about next, and it might just be the most joyful habit of all. You know, there's something special about people who seem to radiate energy and joy, no matter their age. And while we often think of health in terms of diet and exercise, there's another piece of the puzzle that's just as important, if not more so. It's something that doesn't cost a dime, doesn't require any special equipment, and yet has the power to add years to your life and life to your years. Let's dive into the next 2 habits that can help you do exactly that. Habit number 3, stay connected. Your heart depends on it. Here's a surprising fact. Loneliness can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's what research tells us. But on the flip side, strong social connections can lower stress, boost your immune system, and even help keep your mind sharp. Now, I know life changes after 60. Maybe some friends have moved away, or you don't see family as often as you'd like. But staying connected doesn't have to mean big gatherings or constant socializing. It's about quality, not quantity. A weekly phone call with a dear friend, joining a book club at the local library, or even volunteering. These small moments of connection add up. And if you're thinking, I'm not the outgoing type, that's okay. Even a smile and a chat with the cashier at the grocery store counts. The key is to keep your heart engaged with the world around you. Habit number 4, keep learning, your brain will thank you. Have you ever heard the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it? Well, that's especially true for your brain. But here's the good news. Learning new things isn't just for kids in school. In fact, picking up a new skill or hobby later in life can help keep your mind sharp and even delay memory decline. Now, this doesn't mean you need to go back to school or master something complicated. It's about curiosity. Maybe you've always wanted to try painting, or you'd love to learn a few phrases in a new language. How about gardening, chess, or even basic tech skills to stay in touch with family online? The best part? There's no pressure to be perfect. The joy is in the trying, and every time you challenge your brain in a new way, you're building resilience against age-related decline. Now, I've saved the most surprising habit for last, one that might seem counterintuitive at first, but science shows it's a game changer for longevity. It's all about how you rest, not just how you move. Isn't it fascinating how some of the simplest things in life can have the biggest impact on our health? We've talked about moving in ways that bring you joy, eating like the world's longest living people, staying connected with others, and keeping your brain active with new challenges. But there's one last habit that ties everything together, and it's something we often overlook in our busy lives. Habit number 5, rest like it's just as important as work. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Rest? That's all? I rest plenty. But here's the thing. There's a big difference between collapsing at the end of the day and truly giving your body and mind the deep, restorative rest they need. Sleep isn't just about shutting your eyes for a few hours. It's when your body repairs itself, your brain sorts through memories, and your immune system recharges. Studies show that poor sleep is linked to everything from weight gain to a higher risk of heart disease. But the good news? Small changes can make a huge difference. Try setting a regular bedtime. Yes, even if you're retired. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. And if naps are your thing, a short 20-minute rest in the afternoon can work wonders without leaving you groggy. But rest isn't just about sleep. It's also about giving yourself permission to slow down, to sit with a cup of tea and watch the birds, to read a book without feeling guilty, or to simply take a few deep breaths throughout the day. Stress wears us down over time, but moments of calm can help balance that out. Bringing it all together. So let's recap these 5 science-backed habits. 1. Move in ways that bring you joy. No grueling workouts required. 2. Eat like the world's healthiest people. Colorful, mindful, and delicious. 3. Stay connected. Because relationships keep us young at heart. 4. Keep learning. Your brain thrives on curiosity. 5. Rest deeply. It's just as vital as staying active. Now, I'm not saying you need to overhaul your entire life overnight. In fact, the best way to make these habits stick is to start small. Pick one thing that feels doable this week, maybe a daily walk or calling an old friend, and build from there. Remember, aging isn't about chasing youth. It's about living well in the years you have. And the beautiful thing is, it's never too late to start. So tell me in the comments, which of these habits resonates most with you? Have you already noticed how something like staying social or moving more makes you feel better? I'd love to hear your stories. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips on living your best life at any age. After all, why just count the years when you can make the years count? Here's to your health, happiness, and many more vibrant years ahead. Cheers.